Hello, and we are here today with Erik Yapple. And Erik, why don't you tell me what you've been doing lately?
Whole heck of a lot of nothing. Been what I've been doing industry wise is I've been helping out my buddy Patrick Capera with Crafty Games. Been handling some of his shipping lately, sending out Mistborn books. Did a little quoting for him on the Mistborn projects. Constructed a few databases, that kind of thing.
Mistborn, what is that?
Mistborn is a book or a book series by Brandon Sanderson, who's a fantasy writer. It's a unique fantasy world that where what would you say, the individuals they consume power by eating raw minerals,
Okay.
like gold and iron and stuff like that, and by consuming those they gain powers. And in the role playing game, the PCs basically are kind of like mages and such, and duelists. It's a very indie style role playing game, with a trait based system, using a unique system that dealing with rolling d6s and pairing them up for successes.
So it's out already then?
Yeah, it is out. People can acquire it. Go to the crafty-games.com, and you could order the hardbound direct from us. There are links on there that'll take you there, or you can find the softbound version in your local game store.
Now, you said Patrick Capera does Crafty Games, right? And Crafty Games... Ooh, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Crafty Games is exactly what?
Crafty Games is back when AEG downsized. Patrick licensed the Spycraft license from John Zinser and AEG. He's got a lifetime license on that, and so he's the publisher of Spycraft. They also made a fantasy version of that system called Fantasycraft. They have Mistborn, and they're going to be coming out with another game called Little Wizards, which is a role-playing game geared towards young children.
Oh.
So you can get them hooked early and into the hobby, at a much younger age before they hit their teenage years.
Well, children, how old?
Pretty young. It's geared, I believe, towards like the 8 to 10, 8 to 12.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's for younger kids.
Yeah,
And,
that is
yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see, what else here? So, what are you planning on doing?
Me personally, I've got a couple of designs I've been tinkering with in my off time. I've been afforded a lot of free time as of late. I was working for Privateer Press, and my mom passed away, and so I came back home to take care of the house and that kind of thing. And since then, without a lot of overhead, the wife's been floating this pretty easily, and so it's allowed me some time to explore some different game designs. Throw some away that didn't work out so well. Pocket a couple others that I like, and been kind of building those up lately. A couple miniature games, a couple board games, that kind of thing.
Anything you can tell us about? If you can't,
I've got some interesting systems playing with cards, because I come from a CCG background, so I've always had a love with the way the cards are they alter the future results of your deck and stuff like anyways. So I've been playing with some card based systems, and I've also got a unique dice system that I've been tinkering with. But nothing that I can really go into too much of detail.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us personally? Anything at all?
Oh, geez. Be good to one another. Party on. There's some good stuff going down the pipe lately, and I think gaming, with the economy coming back a little bit, you're starting to see game stores popping up around again, and that means more avenues for product to be sold, and with that, more manufacturers are going to be getting back into the game, if you will, and so I think I think there's a good amount of time coming forward. I think the next 5 years are looking pretty positive for gaming. You know, coming out of the slump.
Yeah, especially with Kickstarter and Indiegogo. It seems like it's a renaissance, if I can borrow that term from Jim, because he used it already. But a renaissance of gaming.
Yeah, and you know, with the manufacturing of components getting cheaper, you know, higher end components, right? You've got some of the cardboard stuff that's getting easier to produce, and the plastic figures are you know, with the Chinese manufacturing and stuff, is becoming a lot more accessible to folks. And that's all good news. I think metal miniatures are going to be taking a little ding because it looks like tin's been on the rise lately, and you know, but
Yeah.
I think those guys that still utilize those are utilizing those processes in that medium well still, right? Just more specializing it, and that's kind of a cool thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, unless you want to add anything else, I think that will be
All
about
right.
it.
All right. Well, I'm glad we could catch up, and I was able to do this for you, man.
Well, thank you very much for coming out.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.